Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I just have a fun fold card for you guys. I am using the Sweet Soiree Designer Series paper, and I've just created this fun card. As you can tell, I don't have a sentiment on this card just yet. I'm not sure what I want to use it for, so I'm going to create a set of these and leave them blank. And then, just drop something in there as I need it. Sometimes I like to have some of those in my stash. So let's go ahead and get started. For our base, I am going to use a piece of powder pink. This is 8 3/4 by 4, and this is scored at 5 7/8. I have another piece of powder pink that is cut 1 1/2 by 4, and then I have a few pieces of Whisper White. I have one that is 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. I have a piece that's 2 3/4 by 3 7/8, and then I have a piece that's 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. And then I chose to use some of the Designer Series paper. Now you could change this up. You can see I put my Designer Series paper here. You could leave this with just the Whisper White layer and kind of create your own background with stamps. So another idea for you guys. The Designer Series paper is 3 3/4 by 2 5/8, and then 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. Okay, so, and I also have a piece of the same Designer Series paper that we are going to use to cut our circles. So let's go ahead and do that first. I'm going to grab my Big Shot, and I'm going to use my stitched shapes. This is my circle. This is the second largest one, and I'm just going to cut this right here to get those 2 flowers. Okay, so I have my circle there, and then I am just going to get another piece of powder pink to cut my scalloped circle. So we'll go ahead and cut our scalloped circle out. As well. There we go. Okay, so let me set this aside. And we can go ahead and give our card base a nice score. Get my bone folder here. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my white layer first on the inside of my card. Take my other piece of Whisper White. Add that here. Okay, I'll bring in that Designer Series paper. I'm sure you probably noticed in my original I used the Calypso Coral, so you can use any color out of the Designer Series paper. I did one the other day in the Marina Mist, so you can choose whatever's your favorite and go ahead with that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead now and make my bottom piece. Let's layer all these together. I feel like this green really pops with the powder pink. Okay, so you can see this is not attached, so I'm going to actually use my circles to hold that layer together. So I'm going to grab my stitch shape circle. Add some more. Oh, my fast fuse is messed up here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and Lay this down. Beautiful. Okay, so now let me hold this in place with my hand. And I think I want my flowers to go there, so I want to put a little adhesive right on here. Oh. Of course, in my original, I put it straight to my circle, but I thought I'd try something different. Let me see. Okay, so that is what's going to hold our flap together, and that really completes it. Now, like I said, if you left this or this bottom layer white, you could put a sentiment here if you'd like, and then you could also stamp behind your circle to kind of give you that peekaboo look. So just a few ideas for you guys. As you guys know, I will have a full supply list in the description of the video if you'd like to purchase any of today's products. We are still in celebration, so it is a great time to place an order and earn those free products. You can find more details about Celebration on my blog at theirishscrapper.com. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.